Juan de la Cruz appealed his case, and the sentence of conviction was 3 years as minimum to 6 years as maximum. Due to that reason, Juan de la Cruz has the privilege or qualified to apply for probation. As stated in Section 2 of Republic Act 10707, amending Act of 8968, Section 9, disqualified offenders is sentenced to serve a maximum term of imprisonment of more than 6 years. Consequently, Juan de la Cruz's sentence was 6 years as maximum. Therefore, he is not included in disqualification, meaning that he can apply for the privilege of probation.
Another one, even if the appeal was granted and stated in Section 1 of Republic Act 10707 that no application for probation shall be entertained or granted if the defendant has perfected the appeal from the judgment of conviction, provided that when a judgment of conviction imposing a non-probationable penalty is appealed or reviewed, and such judgment is modified through the imposition of probationable penalty, the defendant shall be allowed to apply for probation based on the modified decision before such decisions becomes final. Because Juan de la Cruz sentence before was 4 years minimum and 8 years maximum imprisonment, which is not qualified for probation, but due to his appeal, it was degraded to 3 years minimum to 6 years maximum imprisonment. He was able to apply for probation.
Definitely it will be changed because according to Section 5 of Republic Act 9165, the penalty of imprisonment ranging from 12 years and 1 day to 20 years and fine ranging from 100,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos shall be imposed upon any person who, unless authorized by law, shall sell, trade, administer, dispense, deliver, give away to another, distribute, dispatch in transit, or transport any controlled, precursor and essential chemical, or shall act as a broker in such transactions.
Mentioned that the crime committed by him was a drug pusher and has a conviction sentence of 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. According to Section 9, offender is disqualified for probation if the sentence of conviction was more than 6 years. Thereof, he is included in the disqualification and can no longer apply for probation.
Under Section 70 of the Republic Act No. 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, the first-time minor offender who upon promulgation of the sentence, the court may, in its discretion, place the accused under probation, even if the sentence provided under Section 11 of the Act is higher than that provided under probation law. Juan de la Cruz can also apply for probation because of those circumstances mentioned above. If the offender is first-time minor offender, can be placed under probation, stated that the sentence was 4 years minimum and 8 years maximum, provided that even if the sentence is higher than provided by probation law, Juan de la Cruz still have the privilege for probation.
Regarding in this question, if Juan de la Cruz is qualified for probation, privilege is yes, because they are minor and first time offender. But under the Republic Act 9344, known as Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act, the penalty imposed will under suspended. And that's because he's still a minor and will subjected in intervention program, especially to the best interest of the child. Also, I added, if the offender is not a minor, but still first time, he will exempt for criminal liability. But if you follow the 4 procedures, the first is comply rules and regulations of the rehabilitation center. Then second,
Matter of fact, Juan de la Cruz can no longer qualify for probation because he was already serving his sentence before the effectivity of RA 10707, and according to Section 9 of PD 968 as amended by RA 10707, an offender already serving his sentence at the time substantive provision of this decree became applicable pursuant to Section 33 hereof. However, implications would be if the court's decision in Juan de la Cruz case was still on pending, he might be subjected or have the privilege for probation.